Hello everybody, I'm Scott Baldwin with Syngenta. I'm the Mountain West Territory Manager. Today what we're going to be discussing is German cockroaches. And we're going to be talking about inspections and some treating techniques, hoping that everybody can take this with them and to learn. You're going to see some products in here. We're going to be talking about some non-repellent products to be used with a couple of different baits. We have a dry flowable bait, which is called Avian Microflow. You apply it like a dust, but it is a very fine bait, as well as Syngenta's very new cockroach gel bait called Avian Trio. So Avian Trio is indoxacarb is the active ingredient. The other two active ingredients are two IGRs, which is an insect growth regulator. And then that would be the Novaluron as well as the pyroproxidin. So sit back and enjoy, take notes. If you have any questions, please reach out. So what are some of the unique challenges of inspecting and treating for German cockroaches in a very harsh or complex environment? There are several steps. First off, what I would strongly encourage is to take a zone approach. For instance, start on one side, say that be the left-hand side of the front door, and inspect and treat at arm's length areas from floor to the ceiling. When you're done in that zone, just simply move to the next section. This will help prevent you from overlooking, spots or several different spots of harboring those pests. Number two, be extra thorough and systematically look at every piece of that account. If you take a haphazard approach, you're likely going to miss something. And even though that treatment may drastically reduce the roach population, the one pocket of cockroaches that you missed may eventually reinfest all the areas that you just cleared. Now in public housing, number three, cockroaches can move between apartments. Reinfestations are likely, especially when not all apartments are treated. Finding the origin of that population or populations will really help in the long run to get the building cockroach populations under control. Pest management professions are often challenged with not having access to all the units, especially in a multi-family housing area. So movement of cockroaches between units, reintroduction, poor sanitation, harsh cleaning efforts, and food handling accounts, these are all, I don't want to say problems, but these are all concerns that we face each and every day. So what are some of the steps for treating cockroaches using Syngenta's SecureChoice Cockroach Integrated Pest Management Guide? First off, in everything, number one is always the visit, right? It's the initial visit. Conduct a thorough inspection. And you can never conduct an inspection unless you have a flashlight, a working flashlight. So always check your batteries beforehand, have a mirror with an extension arm, and of course monitoring traps, which are going to access those cockroach populations. And then the use of non-repellent products such as OptiGuard Flex or Avian WDG, which is a water dispensable granule, along with, I would suggest strongly, and an insect growth regulator. Syngenta has a product called Archer. So an insect growth regulator is very important in large cockroach infestations. Complement the treatment with Avian Microflow, which is a dry flowable product, and of course, some type of cockroach gel bait. Number two, follow-up visits. You got to follow up. So your initial follow-up visit should be conducted about every 7 to 10 days after that first treatment. Conduct an inspection and note any new areas of conditions that may impact cockroach control. Document. We can never say this enough. Document areas that may need an insecticide reapplication. Evaluate monitors and determine if an additional treatment is required based on the trap counts. Remove any aged and or uneaten gel baits from the previous application. If you have a putty knife or anything like that, that you can help scrape that off, that will help. Apply your gel bait near the harborage. So I would say between 5 to 6 feet from that known harborage area. The closer you are, the more bait is going to get consumed. Number three, maintenance and prevention. Once cockroaches are no longer found, and that is our end goal, move on to a monthly or a quarterly maintenance and a prevention phase. Bait and or spray critical areas where cockroaches may be reintroduced following the maintenance rate recommendations. Again, remove old gel baits with a putty knife, and I didn't mention this before, but a vacuum. This is a HEPA filtered vacuum. And I would actually even consider using this before you apply any types of baits or sprayables right after your initial visit and your initial inspection. Because with the vacuums, you can really knock down high populations of German cockroaches. If cockroaches are found, return to a follow-up visit schedule. These steps should be used in combination with appropriate monitoring and follow-up visits, as explained more in detail with our Syngenta SecureChoice Cockroach Integrated Pest Management Guide. If you have any questions, you just want to bounce some ideas off somebody, go ahead and contact your rep, contact your distributor rep, or contact your manufacturer rep. So again, thank you very much and best of luck.